Here, and probably share this on Twitter that we're doing this stream. So I gotta go find my own video on the YouTubes. I'm live. I'm aware, Gmail, that I'm live on my channel. Thank you. My stuff should be popping up right. Yes. Now. Share. There's a tweet. Blip blip. I haven't. There was nobody playing at the moment other than somebody, the Spanish guy that you probably wouldn't be able to communicate with anyway. He was a friend of Romer's. It's just, I think, too early. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna say on Twitter? I am streaming the uh, Outer Worlds by Obsidian and uh, Private Division. There we go. I really hope that that Private Division was the right. I know they're the publisher. I know they're the publisher, but I am not 100% that that's their Twitter account. So we're just gonna the okay. So Obsidian is the company that made this game, The Outer Worlds, and I'm like tagging everybody that made the game and tagging the actual Twitter, so that way maybe more people will pick it up. You know. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. The Outer Worlds by Obsidian and Private Division. New RPG. That's stupid. How I was saying that. Is a new RPG in space. You're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Call it's giving you like a warning. Yeah, it's got some graphic shit in there. Like the graphics are apparently like really freaking good in the new COD, from what I've heard and seen. No, no, not the graphics of the game. I mean the graphics of your fucking console. Like I don't know. What do you mean? Yes, I mean the graphics of the game. We're talking about a game. Oh, yeah, that too. It's a war game. I mean, it might be. I haven't been able to play it through, so I don't know. I know there's some controversy around it. I don't know. It's like minor controversy. I don't know what. I mean, I think I don't know how what they did. I don't know all the context behind it, so I don't really want to speak on it. Especially since I'm live on a stream right now. It's being recorded. Oh, there you go. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, all right. I need to get to doing something.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone. but he always had me
Well,
on
they
his
only did one
case.
without a campaign. They just did a bunch of shitty campaigns. That was. This is so satisfying. I wish. I wish that there was a way to actually just put that orbital mode up, like so that way I could kind of see my character anytime, like that. Like I don't know if there is a way. Maybe. I mean, I know that you can't play the game in third person, but well, I mean, it doesn't bother me like that. I just wish that there was like some sort of like way that I could, because like if you stand still long enough, it'll just start doing like a 3D orbit of your character. But I want to be able to just do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What can I... Goodbye.
Well, bye, Ada. Oh, sorry, I talked to a damn thing. I was listening to what you're saying, like with the fucking maps and the guns and the everything being better with the Modern Warfare. I didn't play the old Modern Warfare games, so I can't. I don't know. You know. Yeah, I started playing like yeah, I just played it when it was just Call of Duty, then like Call of Duty 2, Big Red One or whatever. Like I played those back in the day when they were actually still competing with
I'll be with you, friend. I'm
fucking
Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
what was it, Medal of Honor.
Town sent me hereabouts to check on the
Yeah.
guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yeah, the guards yeah, I'm gonna get I can't send you a screenshot. I'm live on stream. Uh but like the conversations and dialogues in this game are a lot reminiscent of like Fallout New Vegas and just Fallout 3, you know, like the good Fallouts as I like to call them. I like Fallout 4, but you know, it has voice protagonists, which kind of annoyed me. The guards and locals had a bit of an altercation. We'll go with that.
Altercation,
But
you say?
you know, it's same kind
Hey,
of dialogue
simple.
system, and I really like it.
Spacer's
And I
Choice
think they've made
policy
some
strictly
improvements on the
prohibits
speech
dying
checks.
during
Like
work
they
hours. Guess I'd better get
are
cleaned up.
reminiscent of
Can't just leave
where
company
you'd be
property
in the
scattered about
story. You know,
laying
like
down
you're
all
not
around.
gonna get like that ridiculous like level 50 speech check at like the second place that you're in. You know what I mean? In a sense of letting a good suit of armor go to worse. Good idea. And clean up this shit. Oh yeah, Skyrim. You could. I love Skyrim. Just can't leave company property scattered about, leading out on the dirt. Sorry, I keep listening.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise.
Oh
Company
shit.
policy, you see?
Okay, I'm not sure I
You don't want
like
to
this
amble on over
Spacer's
to
Choice
Edgewater at your
company.
earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Uh, Hang on, I
Don't
want to
get
ask you
paid bits
something.
to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over
Not
at the
you. It's
cemetery.
not, I sometimes actually say what I'm. I'm, I'm streaming, damn it. Yeah. Uh, I like this game, and it's like, dude, there's at least from what I've seen, there's no aim assist, so it's God, holy crap, oh my God, wow, it's pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. I need to turn my light off in my room here. Oh man. Oh my God. Because my room is usually a dark room, and it's been like cloudy, so even darker. I don't know. I'm weird. All right. So I have my next marauder that I can fight. Okay, we're gonna try and sneak in through the grass here. They added like some like Assassin's Creed type elements to this. Like I don't I shouldn't I mean it shouldn't even say Assassin's Creed. It's more just like general stealth elements, like hiding in the grass when you're it'll help you remain invisible. I'm not a very good shot, I'm noticing. Do you have anything? Okay, what do we oh my God. See, the issue is I think I have vibration turned off on my controller because of the one game that I was playing. It was like constantly vibrating. So, yeah, I like turned off that, but now I kind of need it to know when I'm being shot. But I can't go into my settings because it'll end my stream, I think. I mean, that would suck. You know, I, I think we'll risk it for a biscuit. We're risking it for a biscuit. We're having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. No one's even watching right now, but I'll entertain them with my voice. La 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 la. I need to go to my settings. I don't know where it all is. I can't remember where this freaking. Where is it? Where is that setting? Devices. That's it. Controller. Uh, enable vibration. Wait, vibration is on? What? If it. If it. I'm so confused. Why? Why? Okay, okay. I think that we're. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is it a freaking setting in the game? Do I not have vibration on in the game? Is there no vibration? Yeah, like. For some reason, I'm not getting vibration in my controller. when I'm playing this game, but I have it on. Yeah, that is really annoying. I might have to see, like, am I... There's something wrong here. And I can't figure out what it is. Oh my goodness. Is there like a slider for it or something? Like, somewhere? For your vibration? Because, like, I have it enabled. Like, it's just like a little check mark, you know? But, uh, at to... What the... No? Ay, 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 ay. Okay, what is the issue here? Get it in time, system. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to... Why? Um, where is... Trying to... Hmm. Son of a bitch. Who, what? I'm so lost. Alright, so apparently I am not worth having vibration. I don't know why the vibration doesn't work. This game doesn't have DLC. Well, it's gonna end up having fucking story DLC, I know, sure. Well, it's weird thing is like it already says that I have vibration enabled on both my controller and the fucking uh game. Like the game has a setting for vibration and it's on. So I don't quite know what's up here, but you know. Can I go there? Let's find out, huh? Damn it. Okay. Oh man. Alright, so we got canned attack, canned meat. I don't know, there was one I killed right there, yeah. Were they guarding anything? Oh, yeah. Armor parts. We got a shovel. Grave. So that was a resident probably burying a loved one. Or, yeah. I mean, they're not trying to hide it, so probably burying a loved one. Well, I mean, you probably felt safe when you were in one of them Humvees. I said you probably felt safe in one of them Humvees. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just like kind of exploring a little bit, trying to see if I can find anything interesting. Can you? Oh no, so there's just no swimming. It says no. You can't do that. Alright. That's actually kind of almost like a weight off your chest, really, because then you don't gotta worry about it. But for some reason, I just had the feeling there'd be something in there. It's just a really piece of the environment. Is that anything, though? It is. Haha. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Hey. And they already fucked it up. You'd be good. You'd be a good critic. Alright, so we're just kind of rolling around this whole outskirt of Edgewater because, well, I just like to explore, and this game looks really good. Like, really good. Why am I found a freaking... Okay, so that's another light pistol, but what's it? Okay, so it starts at 100 conditions, so I just want to take and... No. No! Damn it. Oh. So, break down, repair, unequip. It's because I have it pulled out. Yep, that's probably why. Okay. There we go. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta be level 6 to use that. Okay. And I have one, so that's important. But I really just want to put another one of these up there, and I want to get rid of this one. Damn it. There we go. So, I forget. Can I break things down? How do I... Or does that have to be when it's not on my bar? Yeah. Let's use that till it fucking breaks. You were just complaining about the story 30 seconds ago. Hmm. Oh, so yeah, we take that one, and then we equip that one, and then we break down that one. Alright. Oh shit, what are you? Oh no! This thing fucking sponges damage. Oh shit. Where's your weak spot? I hit something on it. Run! Whatever you are, you're fucking me up, kid. Oh, I'm out of fucking ammo, no! No, I died. Oh shit. Uh... Autosave. Oh man. Alright. Well. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, at least this time I know what to do. So, uh, we'll go ahead and put the good saber on. A shotgun. Then we just come out. Now we can unequip that one. And then, yeah, just break these two down. And you're just a backup. Alright. Now maybe we should turn back so we don't get killed by those things again. And use all of our fucking ammo. I mean, you'll have that. Oh, man. Well. Sure that's gonna traumatize the lads. Oh, I'm here at Edgewater. This is beautiful. Oi, who are you? I wanna have a convy.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Okay. Are you okay? You seem
I'm
confused.
talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I asked for
This
backup,
guy's
and the
on
boss
some
sends me one of
fucking
them
crazy
simple
shit.
folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Sure, resistance seems another gun. I got a question for you. What exactly do you
I'm
do here?
Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially,
Ah,
unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
that a fact, Mr. Ludwig? Oh no, we'll see.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Oh, I do have persuade. Proper Arby's pay enlistment
Enlistment
fees.
fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done, my
They
guy?
have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
What's that? Yes, it is. It's my favorite soda, Sprite. Going out to this mechanical
Mechanicals
sprout,
got a weak spot
I
in
could
their
use.
midsections. I think the technical term is,
Alright.
the blue glowy square thing.
Blue glowy square thing. Oh, nothing. I'm just, okay, so I just changed the quest in my quest log whenever I want to do that. Okay. Nobody's watching right now, but if you're watching this in post, I'm just exploring. So I'm gonna keep talking to you as if I have an audience of fucking, you know, 20 people. The biggest amount I could ever have. Now, see, that's why people will never watch my stream, because I'll do things like that and just try and get on top of a damn vending machine for 5 minutes. We did, we did waste 20 minutes walking through St. Denis and Red Dead. We wasted fucking 20 minutes walking to St. Denis and Red Dead, then spent another 20 minutes. Oh, so you can buy stuff from these vending machines that I was trying to jump on top of. So, I need to get my hack skill to about 40 to be doing stuff, so we'll figure it all out. Oh, so these guys sell us some useful little things. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I love how okay, so you know how like in New Vegas and stuff you had like your small guns, your big guns, your plasma, your energy guns, all that different stat. In this, it's really simple. It's handguns, long guns, and energy. Like really simple. And when you scroll over a gun, it tells you what skill that you use or what skill benefits it. Like whether it's a long gun skill or an energy skill or whatever. It's really I like the way they've done that so far. Right. I mean, yeah, in that sort of a capacity for sure. That's harder to code in than you would think. Being able to see your feet, like maybe it is. Well, maybe you're still right, but they're still treating it as if it was because they're not good at writing. Like that's definitely a possibility. Like, maybe what they set up actually wasn't like you said, and uh, but the game is still gonna play off as if it was because it's just a plot hole. What am I even doing? I'm just running around like I've been like I'm enjoying this freaking landscape and like the skybox is amazing and oh my, just looks so good. The detail in that brick. Look at how old we sound just freaking going around looking at how good everything looks. I mean, you're playing Modern Warfare, but still. I mean, I'm sure that like technically just like, you know, well, on the technical side just graphically looks better, but this just has that, you know, I don't even know how to put it. Just the look just looks right and it's consistent. It's not like some games where you'll see like certain textures look like they were made better than others. This all looks, it's almost like one artist could have made all this, and but that's not the case because of how big and beautiful it is. It's just, it's consistent, and I really like that. What's that? Oh God. Oh. Oh, what? Can I pick it? Oh, I can. What happened? Yeah. Oh, what? Like, the chances of finding the right threaded fucking filter are fucking so astronomical. And even if you were to do that, it wouldn't give you the effect that you wanted. I know you're like, I'm just gonna play ball. This game is so well detailed. I love it. I don't have any more of those lucky things. I don't know what those bit cartridges are, but bloop. No idea what that is. What are you? That's mag picks. Yes. Mag picks are gonna be my best friend. What are you? Shovel. I already have one of you. Bloop. What happened? Well, that doesn't sound very friendly, right? Bill Nye does not approve. Takes the damage dealt plasma damage, huh? Okay. So Oh, so is this what? Your new subscription to the Internet Association newsletter is expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now, and we'll throw a copy of our newest publication. Space Trust Company, Space Trust family takes care of its own. The cradle of the grave. It stands to provide a Space Trust that afford very comfortable, spacious plots. Okay. Burial invoice. Theodore Granger, cause of expiration, industrial accident. Because it kindly fell out. I'm not opposed to stealing from people. I'm pretty sure this Edgewater is like a corporation town anyway. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess corporations have reached everywhere, so there's not really going to be anywhere without them, but... Sorry, Devout, I know I'm rambling on, but I'm also trying to stay entertaining for somebody who ever watches this back. Like, I'm really enjoying the game so far, just... I mean, honestly... Like just the world building of these developers like Obsidian, and that's one thing that Bethesda's good at too. You know, I'm sure that even Fallout 76, you know, when I was playing through it, they still did all the little details kind of like this, but they could have just made it better. Um, you know, I mean, just if Fallout 76 would have been a fully fledged single player game, it probably would have done well if they would have took the time and effort into it that they do a regular Fallout game. But it just really fell flat on that end. It's really sad to see. I've been waiting on this game for a while, so I'm taking it slow. My first playthrough through, kind of like I did Fallout. Just kind of looking at shit, seeing what's around. Like, see, just found some stuff that I can just take. Like, it's world building right there. You're rewarded for exploring. You know. You put what? What? Is this Days Gone, dude? Thought that was like a tripwire. Oh.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Hey.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Really? There's a barber shop. Oh, and it just opens up. Well, you don't got a load to go into the shop? What? That's crazy. Okay, so you just sell food, I'm assuming. What is this? I'm not gonna steal from you, don't worry, buddy. No promises. There's no pickpocketing in this. Just nice. Me and Edgewater are gonna have issues. This is it's just a town. It's really well done. It looks really good.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Oh yeah. I'm liking this. The details is really good. Like they did so good with the art.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I know I have a quest log. Let's look at that. See, I get so like caught up in what's going on. Okay, so talk to whoever runs the town. Oh, that way. Town leader, got it. The answer was to get your space was announced. 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. You ready to hear this shit? Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. That is so fucked, bro. Oh my god. So we already don't like Spacer's Choice. You're just this is a poor worker. Can't be hurting the workers. So okay, we're going this way. Oh whoa, it actually. Okay, America and everybody who makes elevators, take notice. This is what an elevator should look like. Should look badass.
Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Okay.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery
I'm
as
like overhearing
Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct.
like I'm listening to a
My
conversation
apologies.
between
I
the
am not in
owner
the
of this
habit
company
allowing my guests to
and a
witness
worker.
Such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Katy P.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Well, I'm not in uniform. I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
So it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
A few seasons, I see. See,
I understand. Your business
I don't
is
plan
your
on staying.
Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
Okay, so he's being hospitable, but he runs his company like crap. Okay, I see what they're trying to do to me here. I see the little mind games the developers are playing. It's kind of messed up. And have use for you. This pay to be earned or supplies to tide you over as you prefer. My ship needs repairs. What? Yeah. Yeah, these things happen. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power
The only
regulator.
regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
Okay.
There's a power regulator in the old
I hear you out.
botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
I imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, so basically the dilemma that I'm in here Okay, I need a power regulator for my ship to be able to go to other planets or whatever. I don't really know, but I'm assuming that's what it is. So this town is a colony run by this company called Spacer's Choice. Town's called Edgewater. The owner is this guy Reed Thompson. So he runs this company basically, it seems like, with an iron fist. But the thing is, he's like a gentleman's man. So he's a smooth talker. He's, you know, he's basically trying to win me over and having me go over to where there's this deserter camp. So people who have left his company, and what he's trying to do is get them to come back, and they have a power regulator there that if I take, they will lose all their power and they'll basically be forced to come back over to work for him in the colony. So I'm kind of stuck here with what should I do and how can I just go about taking these guys' power regulator and completely fucking over their town. I'm a what? A Dovahkiin? What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining.
That's when they see my resume. I played Skyrim.
Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately.
Well, see, I'm more of a I'm more of a Fallout New Vegas kind of guy, and I like tearing all these things down. I don't want a New Vegas for anybody, so I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I should take this, Okay.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, so now you're with me, Miss Papati. You've gained companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat skills with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. I think that might have been kicking. Yeah, I kicked a few things last night when I was doing some Muay Thai stuff. That's what that is. Alright. I just had you ever just like felt a part of your like leg or something and you're like, ow, man, that actually hurts like a bruise. And then I remembered I was like doing some like Muay Thai stuff with James last night. So I guess you're coming with me, Miss Pavati? I got a companion now. I really want to just kill him and kill him. No. Can I talk to him?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, we probably should. So we're about to have a serious conversation, Miss Pavati. Who are you?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Deliver reads.
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Well, we'll go talk to the vicar. Wow, this game, and then you look, dude, that is so nice. Like, if you look at the quest markers, it'll actually, like, tell you what it is. Like, this is the vicar guy, so I know that, you know, I know I'm going towards the right fucking... Because, like, in Fallout, I would have to go to my Pip-Boy and look at all of them, and then I'd have to, like, look in the direction and kind of notice, okay, well, that's going to be the one to the left on my compass, and that's going to be the one to the right, you know?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Prykora?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
So this guy
Does
may
that
not even be
strike
a leader
you
of
as a
Spacer's Choice that
responsible
gave us
life
that
choice?
mission.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you.
It sounds like they want like Stephen Hawking's freaking
always find me here.
Book that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head. Alright, so now we actually have some quests. What the heck was that? It sounded weird as hell through the mic. Yeah, we want this one. Fucking. We're gonna do a side quest first. Or this companion quest. Yeah, I want the.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Yeah, like. I don't mind that kind of stuff. My game's loaded. Yeah, this game looks so good. Alright. Like, you can't. Yeah, I'm not. This game's PlayStation won't sell that game in Russia. For real, like you can't get it on the PlayStation Store in Russia. I mean, like doing some backbone shit maybe will work. I mean, I'd imagine, but I'm sure if you like used VPN or something. But
Incoming!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Down they go! I'm Keith! You're hurt!
I'm getting shit mixed, bro. This game's hard. I gotta start saving more often too. It doesn't help that I don't have my vibration like I was saying, like, so I like had to physically keep looking up at my fucking health. I can't, you know. So make sure this is all so, yeah. Right. What would you consider more effective? Right. I'm gonna try and do this side quest, but it's hard, man. Like, you gotta go take out this, like, marauder camp. It's just kind of some basic stuff, but, like, I'm on normal, and, like, the enemies do a lot of why did I do that? The enemies do a lot of damage. Uh, I don't know if there's any sort of weapon wheel. Yes, there is. Okay.
Here we go! Armor's too strong! Down they go!
Really? You ain't got nothing on you? That's unfortunate. Alright, so... I don't plan on doing two-handed melee, so... Then again, I could probably break it down for parts, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, no, no, no. I think that's what they considered the one of the controversial missions. Right. 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 Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the... We gotta confirm those. Alright. So, now we have some better statties. You know what I'm gonna start doing with my level ups is just put them all into one skill. Each level up, since you get 10 every level, it seems. So I'll just start doing it that way. Okay, so okay, so I gotta get to another fucking. Alright. So it's gonna kinda. It's gonna avoid these thick boys. Keep moving forward. Found some transport wreckage.
Here they come!
Where am I? Oh!
Nice one!
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Can't get past that!
I need a better weapon.
Attacking! That didn't work!
You're gonna suffer!
Jesus. Combat in this game is difficult.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
Okay.
Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Then why'd you want to talk to
Vicker's
him?
about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Let's get back. You're boring me, bitch. Alright.
Not a peep for me.
I think my gun's about to break or some shit. Oh shit, I have armor that I can. What's armor on that? Armor 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip that. Oh. That would be why I'm probably. Good for now. Alright. Now what? Or is it that I'm almost out of ammo for it? I don't know. Oh, condition is 0. How do you repair, I wonder? Okay, I'm not really sure, but that's why it's not doing anything. It's becoming a pea shooter. Gotcha. It's also a two-handed weapon, I think. That is good fucking shit, so we'll just start. Melee and sons of bitches, that'll be the idea, right? Is there a way to... Nope. Okay. Wanted to see if there was a way to disarm him, but apparently not. Probably shooting him is what you would do, but...
That was quick.
Oh yeah, 2400 XP. Music in this game's good too. Yay, we're going back into Blackwater. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Boy, it's not Blackwater, it's Edgewater. Jesus. Playing Red Dead too much. How's your story coming about? If he's even there. What the hell? Oh. Hmm. Oh yeah, I gotta get inside. Duh. Duh. Pry. Duh.
Any pro- Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Uh, at least you have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Is this some kind of cosmic attributes? Pick a playground in Blackwater just to get going. Why did you think the book held secret?
The author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist? You're searching for a bamboo.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I see. Sounds good.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alright, so these things need to be doing more damage, so handguns, long guns, heavy weapons. Actually, before we do that, I want to go to my... not. I would do no such thing. So... Oh, I still have a perk point. Oh, so I already have that one, so... Base armor rating, companion crit chance. I actually need the health. Alright, so next one we'll end up doing inspiration, but right now I need this fucking... He's never like... Heck yeah. Yeah, I really want to do a long gun run through, so I think that we're going to end up statting out long guns pretty hard. Persuade. I don't really plan on doing Intimidate too much, but it'll level up the rest. This Stealth and Sneak is going to be something I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to end up perking into it later. Because I'm going to be mostly focusing on dialogue and my ranged abilities and leadership. So once those get kind of done out, my next one I'm going to do is leadership. Then I'm going to do stealth or dialogue, I mean, and then ranged. Seems to be the best overall way to go about it. Alright, so... Deliver reads message. I mean, that'll probably give me some XP, but... Let's see. Might not even be able to do this one, because it might just be too hard. Well. Here, give me a second, guys. I'm going to get a drink really quick. It'll take me about a minute and a half. I am back. And we have Sprite, which makes me happy. Alright, so which way do I gotta go for this quest? Oh. It's actually really close.
Got it. Heads down. Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah. Oh, my engineering's not high enough. Hang on a second. I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook 'em.
Go ahead and fix it up.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the way.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Okay. True Romantic Tales of a Space Guard. I'd read that. I'd read that. Is that other waves?
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Fair enough. Is anything in here that's worth it? Alright, we got some light ammo. That's good. Red drone. Some ammo, which makes me happy. I'm not sure what you do with any of these fillets and such, but... Wrong button. Oh, so those are used to help. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So this is just some stuff under construction, apparently. Interesting to see how they build. So it's basically like small tile. Well, I don't know. It's almost like puzzle pieces put together. Seems to be a very confusing and ineffective way of building, but hey, it's the future. Those look cool. And I don't think we're ready for this yet. So we'll just fall back. Our door opens.
Let's end this quick! Down they go! Wow, not even a scratch!
Where'd he go? Alright. Dehydrated water type, ambidextrian, okay. I don't know what half of this crap is, but we'll end up figuring it out. Oh. Is there any more of these? I'm hoping not. Let's go and take all that because I have no idea what any of it is. I believe that I may have looted this room very well. Okay, so now we can... Let's find some Saltuna flavor. Also yes, Saltuna without ants. Families? No, you also can't spell Saltuna with ants. With what? Potential market. Leading science. It's still food. Saltuna will thank you. Warning, may cause auditory hallucinations. Oh man. Messages. To our Thompson. Oh, I just want to check out the new Saltino Light project. We're brainstorming some new types of the plan. I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. From R. Thompson. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less Saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less Saltuna. Hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Oh my god. These people are savages. Ah,
can't do that. I can't do that. No can do.
Damn it. Alright, I guess we're done here for now. Wish you can find more of that hacking shit a little bit easier. Maybe you pick it up from vendors, I don't know. Oh, okay, so that goes to... Alright. Let's just go ahead and I guess sell that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't need those. It's not real tarmac or real cheese. Oh, what do you work? Okay, that's what we're looking for. Assuming tossball is similar to baseball. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. It just ticks up. Oh yeah. Alright. But you give me some. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. I don't know if I should just be going and buying Amado. Alrighty, let's keep moving. We gotta go and turn in this quest for that robot that we just fixed. Sorry for the lack of talking. I'm still trying to get used to this game. And, you know, it's kind of how I am in a Fallout game. I just keep going and going and going. And this... I haven't encountered any actual bugs, though, yet, which is, like, pretty surprising. I mean, not that I really expected it to be, like, a buggy mess or anything, but I didn't expect it to be, you know, basically flawless. I expected the textures to kind of pop in a little bit more, I guess. Maybe a few UI bugs, but it seems like they have an answer to everything. Like being able to remove your junk from the junk tab, you know. But like a Fallout game, you just gotta get used to it, used to the UI, used to everything. Once you get that down, it should be walk in the park.
When I
Let's
was
see.
little, we'd get freighted.
Bring us honor, soldier.
No problem, Mr. Ludwig. Got a question
Go
for
on.
you. What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Well, you won't have to worry about that
You
scout
beat
anymore.
that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Okay. You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
I'll let you know if I
I'm
find
the
it.
double soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, well, I'll let you be. So I'm going to take a sip of this Sprite. Oh, I found a workbench. I've never used a workbench. I need to put the cap on this. There you go. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out my dinner plans for when I'm done with this. I'm probably going to play it up until we get that regulator. And then that's probably going to be where I'm going to cut this one off. Keep your combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times on each screen. First select. So, yeah. Hold. I'm so used to just tapping X to finish these. Yeah, and I'm having issues with the party. My buddies who was in the party with me, shit went out and We're trying to get him back online. So repair. I'm not really too worried about repairing. I just kind of. No. Oh my god. I have. Oh my goodness. Alright, so where was I? Okay, so I'm trying to understand this workbench. So I can modify. Let's just try. What's the shit on that? Let's put. Suppose on my one saber I can throw. Let's install a mod. So I have that mod. Can't be recovered after installation. Okay. So. Da, 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 da. So what's next? So I could repair things. So how do you repair? Okay, so it's just using the weapon parts that you've accumulated. So I want to repair that shotgun because it's really good, at least. But it takes a lot of freaking stuff, so that's still like 93. So we might as well just, but times 12. Okay, it'll be 14 times 12. Okay, that's hard to fire. That's really hard to make a decision on. You know, I think I should probably. I don't know. Let's repair it. And is this the one that I'm wearing? Okay, that doesn't need repaired at the moment. Alright. So, I modded. Oh, look, it actually does an effect. Okay, cool. So, what's the next? Oh, I gotta go get Ludwig's bundle. Right. Let's go get that. The Manta Pillar. It'll loading screen. Alright. So, it's over here.
Something got you down?
Nothing. You're not a big drinker, are you?
Alright, so this I think I went to the wrong room.
You need the latest report.
Yeah.
The part that sent me making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's
Where's the
cannery.
Alright. There we go. So now we just go back and talk to the guy. It's probably the easiest mission you could do at the beginning of the game, really. The Raptidon. Head anatomy. Okay, so they projectile spit stuff at you.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
What am I doing? What? I'll give you
Don't
the
go
talking
ambling
to.
out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I crouch.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
But you love that town. Nice to meet you. I'm Southern, captain of the Unreliable. I don't know.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's
I see.
Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior humor, fancy title for a career digger. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I see. You're making people pay for their own graves.
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure something out. I'm not collecting fees for that. I do have.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
You have a good training. I like that name Pavarti, just because of Harry Potter. You know, the Pavarti twins or whatever. So I think that's a cool name. So I'm just gonna end up liking this character because of that. Alright, where are we here?
Bring us honor, soldier.
On that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Huh. How do you use this injury customizing
There's a
unit?
workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Alright, so you gave me a
It's
mod.
time for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up on all this. What do you expect I'll
I
find
need
down
you
there?
to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
I see. And how am I supposed to get one of these logic
There's
modules?
the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Okay. Parvati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
Fair enough.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Who the hell do you think you are? What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater is in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact. Perception, okay.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
It's not grammar. Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
I see. I'll leave you be. Thanks for the mod. Now. I guess the issue now is I need to... Okay, so I think that just has a mod on it, yeah. So... Journal, that's it. Alright, so now we get to go that way. Oh man, that's a good ways away. Alright. Now we get to actually journey a little bit. How you doing back there? Oh yeah, you keep up pretty well.
Got it. Inside voices.
This is beautiful. Ooh. That's right, boys. Hey, look at all that. That's some good stuff. Oh, wrong move. Half tempted. Let's save. Flip. Oddly enough, there is no actual save data. So it's like, hold on a second. Huh.
Eyes up! We made it!
Right. Alright, so just alright. I can't open that. Dang it. Just, damn it. Let's take what they got here. It's a little camp. Who knows where they sleep, but nice little camp. A nest of certain beasties. I like the roads. Wish the roads were more illuminated like that in real life. Blue, I just got a party invite, so I'm gonna be joining that. Bam. Okay. Alright. And we're back. Sweet. Sweet, we are back. The internet fixed itself, Devouty.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
What does this person want?
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Why? Oh, yeah. Right. Right, yeah.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals.
What did it do to you?
Already got ourselves one of those.
Oh, that's shitty.
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Yeah, dude, that was weird. It didn't even take you out of the party until you invited me to another party.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging.
Say
That
what
ain't
about?
exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
Oh, that could have
be
been
anywhere.
mildly irritating and hilarious. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, I got some questions
I'll
about
tell you
Zoe.
what I can.
How well do you know
Well,
her?
enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around in her
A little
room?
ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Maybe the
Could be.
marauders took her away.
Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Any idea you can point me somewhere
Marauder
specific?
gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
True. Let's change the
What is it?
subject. Where can I find
Over in the
Adelaide?
hothouse, tending crop.
I'll leave you be. No, alright. I just need to talk to Adelaide. Alright, Miss Adelaide, this is pretty.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
You got pretty eyes there, old lady.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside.
You too, Devout.
If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Looks like you've made a home for yourself
A
out
home
here.
for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go.
I'm just reading.
And nothing to lose.
I'm responding
So
with my
let the
own words
spores of the puffball cast on
to
the
these
wind and
people
alighting on
when they're
fresh
talking to
soil.
me.
We put down new roots.
But why did you leave your old
It is
home?
an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Fair enough. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Well, he's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
I need to divert power to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Thing is, I really haven't. Your campus power regulator, I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
Yeah.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Alright, so now I'm with a dilemma. Oh, I'm not going to steal things from these people. I'm too good of a person. Alright, so I need need to go. I don't know how to get out of here. Guess it's that way. However, Ah! Okay, so this is how I walked in. But how do I get out? That's what you would see. There you go. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. I didn't mean to steal a poster. I wanted to examine it, but... Comfort. I can away some batteries for you. I'd rather than marauders, right? I got it. I have a whole gang of marauders at my back. Call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Oh, that's not my priority at the moment, but... How do I... Where's the map? Oh, I want... That's right. Okay, so yeah, I am going the right way. I gotta go out and around and... Okay, no big deal. No big deal. We will get this done. As space choice until specialized in the fauna tier 2. Currently, I am studying the hunting behavior of feral canids and I used to find a nice hiding spot. I just found anything this pack. Small group primals give me the chance. Smaller packs tend to give a wide berth to the animals roaming this region. Sprats and patera rays, however, are fair game for even a lone candid. They may not have encountered primals, but this pack of canids made quick work of a marauder camp they found. I'm afraid they may have to move on before I can study this pack closely. I'll have to leave my things for one of my assistants to pick up later. Fair enough. Oh, there's a dead assistant.
Get ready.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa. R2. Figure drink, body attributes +1. Yeah. Why? Goodness. God.
That's the last of them.
Oh, fuck me. Is this the Marauder camp they saw it take out? Okay. No. If you ever wondered why it's hard to push over function out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's a Call of Duty game.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Hmm. Fucking fight, bitch. I tried. I was. This game is pretty fucking difficult. Waiting for my health to regen and I'm gotta take those armor parts.
Here we go. At least there's fucking health regen in this game. This, I mean, I probably just don't have my perks up high enough. I mean, I'm not really sure, but I mean, yeah. Sounds like a good thing. I mean, you would figure that, right? Yeah, I'm gonna need this ammo for sure. Oh, that's also why right there.
think we're good. So let's just keep going. This is the geothermal plant. Man. Vending machine. Oh.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right.
Gotta love it, don't you?
I think.
Vault. Performing an area.
Here they come! We're not getting through! Attacking! Try something else! That's the last of them!
I like the combat in this game. Like, it's not like super complex or anything. It's just satisfying, I guess. Maybe that's why I'm not as good at it, because I'm not thinking of it as complex. Why? Oh. That work? Indeed. Ah. I see. Let's use the terminal. Alright. I had to borrow your copy of Space Guide to Mechanical Engineering Radio. It's been sputtering and I need the reference. I've returned the copy of the repair bay. Okay, let's see. Mechanical's gone haywire, gunfire, hearing screams. Oh, I think that was someone's leg. Like to leave it early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. So he like covered his ass in his little. That's hilarious. But then didn't make it too far. There's no head. That is unfortunate.
Okay, keep them quiet.
So we're doing a good job here. We're almost to the end of the first area, I believe. Maybe. Alright, so let's redirect. What does it mean?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
I feel like I'm messing something up. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Bard. Okay.
Attacking! I'm ready for this. Why you gotta be like this, devout?
How's your story coming? Have you done a hard save? Probably should. That's stupid. Yeah, like, so by that theory, it should have like saved your progress anyway, like, because it's doing. It should be. You figure it's doing auto saves.
Beginning security.
Right? If you ever fucking swing at me. Ah! My God. Oh no. No. Well, hello, Pavati.
Get away!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
No, just leave me alone. Go away, Phantom.
Well, my intention isn't to hurt you.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Where are we headed? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town.
Get away!
I have no intentions of hurting you, Mr. Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Calm down.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down.
You
I'm
can
trying.
talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorize me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Okay. What exactly do you do here?
Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
I see.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Excuse myself. Alright, so... Alright, so we're heading up to the... I'm about to try and make some robots shoot at each other so I don't have to keep fucking dealing with them. Your companion is able to make me do that. Yeah, I have skill points, but we'll do priority first. Alright, so 2 over to our perks. Wow, the maps in this game are much better than they were in like any Fallout game. Do I have any perks? No. I have to do the fucking melee, but realistically, I think I need more damage with my guns. Go there. That seems like it's gonna be. We really want that dialogue up the. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put the dialogue up. All right. So now we go down to the routing switch.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected. Performing an area sweep now.
Incoming! If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
That was a bitch and a half. Where am I supposed to be going? Up there? Okay. guess I'm, yeah, duh.
Celeste. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Alright, so we're working our way to... I don't know how to exactly get there. I feel like I'm supposed to be going this way, but... So I was in here. Here we go. Alright.
Once we do this, there's no going... Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel.
Talking to the
I'm sorry. That just sort of
companion.
all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive.
And I will test his mettle to that.
But I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Well, then I guess it's time to make a decision. Whether I'm going to redirect power to the main town or to the deserters. Well, you see, I'm about sticking it to the man. You know? And like, so basically the main town is run by a corporation. The entire corporate, like, it's a town that is owned entirely by a corporation. So, like, it's they're Dickens, and I don't really like them. The deserters are just trying to more like live free. Something about giving it to them just to be at Dickens. Because it makes me wonder, how's the balance of power shift then? If all of these deserters have all the power to the place and it's not going to the main town, then does that mean that now they have to do a power shift there? I'm more interested. I feel like it's less climactic if you just give the power back to the corporation. You know, because then the other people are just forced to come back and go work for the man. And that, you know, I want to see some change. So, we're going to... redirect power to the botanical laboratory. I feel like I made a big mistake, but maybe a good mistake. Who knows? We redirected power. Wowzers, I just made a mess of my trousers, and they wonder why I keep dressing like Elvis. Get it? Eminem lyrics. And I just got permanently demonetized. Alright, so now... this water looks really pretty. This whole world looks really pretty. Mr. Thompson is not going to be super happy with me. I mean, how would you feel if you had to schedule sick days 2 weeks in advance? And also you have to pay for your new uniforms, and your promotions are mandatory.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I knew I was right. I was just answering one question for me. Why did you do it? To teach you a lesson. I don't owe you an explanation, or it's not personal. I need your power regulator.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Intimidate 30. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down.
And now he's ordering his guards to stand down. Oh, I knew putting my points in.
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
Bitch. I'll get that here in a second. I want to loot your place, too. Maybe the deserters will come and wipe out this town. Who knows? Alright. We have our power regulator. And I'm happy I was able to talk down all of his people. So now, R1, 2, okay, so. Sweet. Got my power regulator. My.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. She didn't know how to skip rocks in the
I used to skip rocks in the river until the constable got me for unlawful terraforming. Time to Skyrim jump. Oh, almost. Let's try it again. Yes, it worked. We're almost to the ship. Yes, sir.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but That don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back,
you can stay with me.
What do you think?
Sure, you don't mind you leaving with me. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space to stranger? Oh, I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin.
Yes.
It's yours.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Yes. I'm glad you're happy, Pavati. This is your new home. Enjoy it. Now, allow us to open and go inside.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Did you just... You might end up dead, you keep talking to me like that, son.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
I will smack
Something vexing you, Captain?
Alright. Ooh. Alright. I'll talk to this guy later. Dude, and I have 2 crew members now. Alright, Ada.
Captain,
Guess
I
I need
have
to talk to you.
detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
My freaking AI is cynical. It's like, I've seen that Edgewater is no longer without power. I am pleased to see your hastening of their demise. Yeah, it's just an AI.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Oh, I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Engineering 20? Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. So now we just go to put in this power regulator. Because I have an engineering skill of 20. I got the power! Alright. And we got a trophy. Yeet, yeet. Look at that, Pavarti. We have power! We have power! And we have a workbench right on our ship. And we've done it.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed
All
the
systems
power
are
regulator.
operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Sort of. I guess it's a cutscene. We'll call it, you know, yeah, it's a cutscene. My ship is finally taken off. It has taken off straight up into the orbit of a loading screen. Oh well.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us,
Say
find
what?
the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
What do I need now?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Alright. Fine, I'll go over
Excellent.
close.
I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Kazakhstan.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart,
Kazakhstan.
please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Uzbekistan or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not good at those. Alright. Oh my god. My ship is in space now. Oh. Dude, this is so weird. You can like stand on your glass that's like right at the front of your ship, so it looks like you're like standing in space almost when you look down. Like, it is weird. This shit looks good, man. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get upstairs. That's right here. Okay, easy. Peace, piss. Alright. Hero shop shares a disguise on you and your companions. It gives you access to restrictors, providing you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Otherwise, result in being attacked on sight. Fair enough. Okay. I think that's where I get to store stuff. I think. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. Make sure, because I don't want to be putting stuff in there. I mean, I imagine it just stays in there. Okay, so this must be Pavardi's. Okay. Alright. Well then. So I gotta go down, 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 down. The flames went higher. So this is Gladys. Okay, so so we were on Terror 2. So I'm just supposed to, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked through some landing bays. Require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there.
Nation reached. The Groundbreaker.
Okay, so what's that?
Let's talk when you're free.
Transition. So now we're gonna see where we're at. But I think that we've got off the planet. And, well, I know we got off the planet, but I'm not sure what Groundbreaker is. I think it's just a space station, I'm assuming. By what it was described. Yeah, I'm really liking this game so far. I mean, it has.
You got a minute?
Oh, okay. So this is yep. So we've made it this far. So I'm going to end the stream here, and I don't know if I'm gonna pick up right where I left off. I want to try and fix the vibration issue, but we'll see.